Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mr. Fuzzy Lego, and welcome back to our custom Lego minifigure video. And today I'm showing you 3 minifigures from the new 2020 Sonic the Hedgehog movie, which we waited for quite a year on for this new Sonic redesign. He looks pretty cool. So in this lineup I have Sonic the Hedgehog, of course, Tom Wachowski, and then Dr. Robotnik, who I'm really excited to see because Jim Carrey is a super cool actor, and I'm really hyped to see this, actually, believe it or not. I'm not even that big of a Sonic fan. I mean, I never grew up playing the games, but I played them recently in the last few years, and I just found them to be really fun. So I don't know. It's in the same level as the Detective Pikachu movie, where I'm just interested in seeing a video game movie come to live action because there's not a whole lot of them that I see nowadays. So I really like these set of minifigures, and so without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Kicking off this video is Sonic the Hedgehog himself, of course, voiced by Ben Schwartz, and this is like my 5th version of Sonic. Maybe I've made a few Sonics over the years, and this one is like, it's supposed to be movie Sonic, but like you can see the eyes there aren't exactly straight, and he's pretty tall for movie Sonic. So this is the 3rd minifigure I've used with short posable legs, and of course I've used it on Mario. So here is a very obvious comparison between Sonic and Mario because everyone wants to see Mario versus Sonic. So there's Mario and Sonic. So yeah, so the height comparison is a little off, so he's a bit taller, and I had to compensate for also, you know, this is my only Sonic figure, so it also has to apply to Super Smash Bros. So I had to make sure that the scale was accurate with all those characters, so I just kind of said, well, Sonic is more important to Smash than this movie for me, so I'm just going to scale him with everyone else, so he's a bit tall, and that's fine by me. He's got a cool ring here. I stole it from Frodo, the One Ring, so hopefully he doesn't mind because Sonic has rings and stuff. And this is just a really big figure, like, I guess, and like using a lot of 3-dimensional parts. So you can see the shoes here are all like outlined in this different like shapes. Those are pretty difficult to do, and all like the little wraps that go around the whole figure. He's even got some on his arms. Those are just white electrical tape that I bent around, and his legs are fully posable even though they are painted and sanded and stuff, so that's how that works. More of the detail painted on the insides of the legs, but that was very fun. And what else to say? He's got this sort of not circular like chest where it just kind of looks like it's just a bunch of different shapes. So that's something I really wanted to do because it's fur, obviously. It's not a love video game, so I thought it was accurate to make sure that looked that way. And the mouth is on this side of the head. This is also a problem with trying to make this figure. I didn't know if I should give him what kind of expression to give him. I think this one works because it's on like the box art and like all the different posters and stuff. So I think it came out pretty cool. And then these spikes are just pathetic because I didn't want them to break off, so I just made them super small. And I know I'm gonna get like a million comments about this, but why the heck am I using my own custom Sonic heads that I make? Well, okay, I think the LEGO Sonic head is way too big, and I think a few other people like voiced that opinion with me. It's just too big. Something about it I don't like. I don't want to use it. I want to make my own Sonic head. This is what I want to make, and it's my figure. So enough ranting about the stupid, don't you just use the official's LEGO figure, because I don't like it. And without a further else ado, this is it for Sonic, and let's move on to the next minifigure. Next up is Tom Wachowski, and I think that's how you pronounce his name. It could be Wachowski. I don't know. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm going to be very embarrassed later. But this is just a very simple minifigure. I didn't think that I was really going to even make it because it felt really boring to me. But I don't know. It turned out okay, I guess. The likeness doesn't look exactly like James Marsden, but I just kind of figured I didn't even care. So I just gave him a face and then modified it a little bit, painted the eyebrows and the pupils, and just added some wrinkles. And I think this was originally a Luke Skywalker head. I don't know, but it works okay. The jacket is very simple too. It's just a boring minifigure. Straight jeans. He's got this little metal piece that I actually found cut off of a chain and glued it into place, and it's just a very simple, boring minifigure. Really nothing on the back. It's just, I don't know, not my favorite figure, and I think he's okay. And then of course next to Sonic, like I mentioned earlier, the size comparison is way off, but actually I don't know. Maybe it's pretty close. Maybe it's somewhat okay. I think it'd be like more accurate if it was like here or something. I don't know, but he's here. I got the painted details into his torso there. There's like a wrinkle and some detail you can see right there. If I move it in that direction, you can see some detailing there. You just got shoes, and really not much else I can say. He's got this Superman hairpiece that I painted, actually, and yeah, other than that, he's just a very simple minifigure. I'm so happy I made him because he's a main character, and yeah, we're gonna go on to the last minifigure now. Last but not least is Dr. Robotnik, and I think this is actually my favorite minifigure I've ever made. I think the mustache just came out super cool, and you know, I was really excited to make this minifigure, and I really like the way it turned out. Okay, in all seriousness, here he is, Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik, and yeah, for some reason, Decent Customs always thinks that this looks like the Pringles Man, so I just threw that in there because I thought it would be funny. But anyway, this figure seriously I was really looking forward to making it in the red suit that he's sort of seen in, but the main detail is that there's a serious lack of reference. Like, there is nothing for his legs and for his back. I mean, I found a little something, I found something a while ago showing the back of his legs, but I already glued this piece on, so this is like a promotional item that I saw, and then I basically just made up these shoe designs basing it off of the real Dr. Robotnik from the video games, and then this little skirt thing I made three-dimensional, and this is not accurate at all. I don't even know, but the arms are accurate because of that one photo where he's like putting his hands together, like on the poster. There's like an extended shot of that, so I was able to get arm references. That was good at least, but it was just impossible to find reference to make this minifigure. So I just kind of made, okay, half of it is going to be official, and half of it is just going to be Dr. Robotnik from the game. So the legs especially are from, the video games. So this could entirely be wrong. But yeah, if you want to use this design for your minifigure, if you're interested, you can totally use this because I don't care. I think it's pretty cool, and I like it. I use actually like a 2010 Han Solo head for the head, and just added on the mustache and the mouth and these little wrinkles. And actually, I think it looks a lot like Dr. Robotnik, Jim Carrey. So that's actually really cool. And the hairpiece is a Superman hairpiece that I sanded off and then cut off the sideburns and then kind of painted my own in there. If I remove the head, I'll show you. They're just painted on, and of course it's chipping off because the hair likes to eat it. But there's a better shot of what it kind of looks like. So that just goes on top of it. And I even kind of carved out this little hairline piece, so that was kind of cool. But I'm really disappointed. The main thing that I was really excited for this figure was that I was going to give him goggles, and I even had the piece ready, but I somehow lost it, so he doesn't have goggles, but he was going to, and I'm just kind of sad that he doesn't. But other than that, he's a nice minifigure. I like the different shoulder pad pieces that I gave him. If I take them off to the stand, you can kind of see these a bit better. Those were pretty difficult to paint in there, but I really like the way they turned out. And these are three-dimensional. He's got some hand detail, which is something I don't usually paint on minifigures, but I thought it would be cool for this one. And so, just to show you, he goes inside of the legs. There's some different details there. It just kind of look like screws, so that's pretty cool. And other than that, there's like nothing really going on. This is a very nice minifigure, totally inaccurate for the most part, but I really like it nonetheless, and I think he's a great addition. So that's it for my Sonic the Hedgehog minifigures, and we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this minifigure video, you can leave a like and a comment down below if you feel so inclined. And if you'd like to order a commission from me, there's information in the description, along with my social medias, which you can follow to see some new updates on some minifigures. With all that being said guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.